Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Codename Iceman. We got to meet the dinghy, catch a ride to the airport. I do not know why the music has stopped here. We're still getting the sound effects. Okay, I will admit that that is not exactly what I expected from a dinghy. Next stop, Tahiti Airport. It is still pretty flat, but, whee! I do like that you can see all the huts here. I will also admit that I was not expecting us to go around that way, but okay. As you climb to 45,000 feet above the South Pacific on your way to Washington, D.C., you sit back and begin to relax for the long flight. Soon, you find yourself asleep and dreaming of the island paradise you just left. Those windows are square. Fortunately, you were able to sleep most of the way. Happy the flight is over, you land at Dulles Airport. Ooh, goody! Oh, I love the airport shuttle thingies there. Dulles is actually a pretty, a nice-looking airport, too. I'm sure a lot of people will tell you that it's not a great airport, though. They wouldn't exactly be wrong. Let's head on out. This is the main entrance to Dulles Airport. The driver asks, "Are you Commander Westland?" Yes, I am. Left me responseless. Fine, yes. It is my responsibility to look at your identification, sir. Show ID. You show the driver your military identification card. He examines it closely and thanks you as he returns it and says, "When exactly did you change your outfit, sir?" Please, have a seat, Commander. Still have those things. I don't have my room key anymore, though. I'm pretty sure that I'd actually be catching a taxi here, not anything else. Hey, it's Pentagon! That is a very small parking lot there. You arrive at the Pentagon in a timely manner. The Pentagon is a very impressive edifice containing a mammoth 600,000 square feet of office space. The inside of the car is very comfortable. There is a glass partition which separates you from the driver. I was actually trying to look at the other vehicles, but okay. You see a guard at his station. A government-approved elevator button. A government-approved elevator door. Okay. Talk to guard. Sir, I must see proper identification before you may pass. I don't need to show you no stinking identification. Rather abruptly, the guard says, "Hold it, mister! No one passes without identifying himself." Halt! 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 Oh god, it's the Daggerfall guard. The guard further explains, "I must check your identification." Well, fine, screw you. If you don't recognize me, have a nice day, sir. Huh. We got back into the limousine. After boarding the plane for Pearl Harbor, you board the plane for Pearl Harbor. After finding your seat, you settle back and drift into deep thought. Why am I suddenly going there? I feel like I definitely missed something. Show ID. You hand your identification to the guard. The guard looks at your ID, then returns it to you and says, "Thank you very much, Commander. You've been expected. Please pass through." What if I don't want to? I was genuinely not expecting to be able to leave. Push the button, Frank. You hear the whine of the elevator as it approaches. Third floor, notions. Sir, I must see proper identification before you may pass. I need to show you my identification. Sir, I must see your identification before you can enter the briefing room. Why do these guards not shoot me? I wanna get a death here or something. I don't know if there is a death. Can I go this way? No. Alright, you see a guard at a station. Look. Chair? Government-approved chair. Look. Waste bin? Look. Trash can? Look in trash can. Look in waste bin. Fine game. There might be something in there that I could pick up. Show ID. You hand your identification to the guard. The guard looks at your ID, then shoves it in his pocket and says, "Thank you very much, Commander. You may pass through." Why are you holding on to my identification? That seems bad. Open door. This is the briefing room. "Welcome, John," Braxton says. "Sorry to cut short your leave, but the matter before us is of the utmost importance." "Have a seat, John, and I'll bring you up to date." General Braxton speaks. "This meeting has been called due to the recent kidnapping of Ambassador Richard Lloyd by terrorist Jahara Khomeini Saib Abdul." Why does a Lloyd only have one L in it? He continues, "Our intelligence has located the compound where the ambassador is being held, and for security reasons, that information will not be disclosed in this briefing. The President has sent the U.S. 7th Fleet into the Mediterranean as a diversion. Our job is to rescue the ambassador by taking advantage of a well-conceived covert operation, codenamed Iceman." Well-conceived? Are you sure? Hey, where's my coffee? Directing his attention to you, the General says, "Westland, due to your past outstanding performances, you have been chosen to carry out this mission. You have done a fantastic job getting me diarrhea medicine in the past, so I expect great things from you on this dangerous mission that has nothing to do with your prior duties." He continues, "You are temporarily assigned to the nuclear attack submarine USS Blackhawk." Oh no, Blackhawk down! "You may rendezvous," he says, "with the boat at Pearl Harbor." Would you call a sub a boat? I mean, other than Das Boot. "The papers authorizing your assignment are in the sealed manila envelope located on the table in front of you." The General continues, "You will report only to the captain of the USS Blackhawk, Jonathan Hawkins." Finalizing your orders, the General tells you, "The details of the mission are locked in the safe of the Blackhawk." And finally, he adds, "Commit the numbers 134 to memory." Okay, commit the numbers 327 to memory. Okay, got it. 327, thank you. Who's this person sitting in the other chair? Yes, you're taking a drink. At this time, gentlemen, I turn your meeting over to Forrest Collins of the Central Intelligence Agency. Oh, hey. There's 3 people here. The agent directs the conversation to you and says, Westland, our intelligence has verified that the compound is one... this compound is the one where Ambassador Richard Lloyd is being held. He continues, you will make contact with a female agent who will be disguised as a Muslim. Stacy! You must use a codename Iceman. She will have in her possession a map directing you, he elaborates. Next slide, please. Who's showing the slides? The agent amplifies from Pearl. You will set a course heading of 30 degrees latitude and 170 degrees latitude. Let's see. Not until reaching these coordinates will you unlock and review your orders. Next slide, please. The agent indicates, this is the USS Blackhawk. What separates this attack sub from the others is a device called the Electronic Noise Cancellation Transducer. We made that up. The transducer is attached to the drive shaft where it picks up generated noise. It then feeds the noise through a computer which cancels it. This makes for much improved silent running. Run silent, run deep. That's it for me, Westland, he concludes. I'll turn it back to General Braxton. Thank you. Why is the CIA telling me about the sub features? Just one final thing before you leave. Although you have completed submarine school, it will be necessary for you to be checked out on a few of the control room systems while aboard the Blackhawk. The system's qualification will entitle you to earn your gold dolphins. Gold dolphins, sir? Well, gentlemen, let us set up the bomb. That concludes this meeting. Remember, Westland, time is of the essence. Goodbye, and good luck to you. Also, bring back my diarrhea medicine when you come, please. You just keep sitting there, staring blankly at the screen while we leave. That's a good boy, Westland. It's a good boy. Alright, get envelope. You pick the envelope up off the desk. A manila envelope. Manila envelopes don't usually look like that, in my experience. Do we want to open that? I don't think we do. But we can save it. Open envelope. This envelope has your orders temporarily assigning you to the USS Blackhawk. It is not to be opened until you're aboard the plane to Hawaii. What if I want to open it now? Get cup. It's just an empty cup and is of no use to you. What? This is an adventure game! Cups might always be useful! How dare you, game? The American flag. Long may she wave. A chair. A chair. A chair. This is a briefing room. So I imagine I could get a game over if I don't get my ID, but I kind of want to get my ID. I don't want to have to replay elements of the game. Talk to guard. Your car is waiting, sir. Get ID. Guard quickly fumbles through his pockets, pulls out an ID, and hands it to you. Look ID. You look at the ID given to you by the guard. The name on the ID is Major General Marcus J. Hood. Talk to guard. Get ID. The guard looks at the ID he gave you and realizes what he has given you. Realizes that he has given you the wrong ID. The guard exchanges your ID for the one you have. I'm very sorry, sir. Yeah, maybe don't hold on to people's IDs? Push the button, Frank. Didn't think so. You hear the whine of the elevator as it approaches. They probably should get that fixed. Talk to guard. Have a nice day, sir. Fine. Have a nice day, sir. I know I just told you that, but I'll tell you again. Well, back to the airport we go. You board the plane for Pearl Harbor. After finding your seat, you settle back and drift into deep thought. Those windows are squared. This plane is going to go down. You begin to ponder the mission ahead of you. Unbelievable, you muse. The magnitude of this operation is overwhelming. Is it? Is it really? As the big 747 soars westward at 480 knots, you continue in thought. It's amazing, you think. This one cowardly act of kidnapping an ambassador has brought something. You know the president will not back down on his promise to punish the perpetrators of this dastardly deed. Oh, so he's not Trump. Okay. And you shudder to think what nightmare may come upon the human race should this mission fail. Yes, this entire mission. You carefully review the orders temporarily assigning you to the USS Blackhawk. This entire mission, the fate of the human race rests on it. Sometime later, the stewardess makes the announcement for all passengers to fasten their seatbelts in preparation for the descent. There's someone spying on us from the seat behind us. As the big 747 banks left into its landing pattern, you look down at a most spectacular view of Pearl Harbor. Suddenly, the plane goes down and everyone dies. Oahu Air! I don't know if that is what the Oahu airport looks like. Your driver, who will take you to the USS Blackhawk. Talk to driver. I'm here to pick up Commander Westland, he says. Are you Commander Westland? Yes, I am. May I see your orders, please? He says. No. Oops. Don't lie to him. He's only doing his job. Show orders. You show the driver your orders from the Pentagon. He looks them over, then returns them to you. You settle back for the short drive to Pearl Harbor. After passing several security checks, you arrive at the pier where the USS Blackhawk is tied up. You change into your uniform and stow your personal belongings in preparation for boarding. Where do we change? I literally cannot move from this spot. Looking down into the open hatch, you see a ladder giving access to the submarine. Look flag. You see Old Glory waving in the breeze. Look sub. You look and see the USS Blackhawk tied to the pier. Look man. You see an officer. Alright. Well, salute shorts. Alright, salute, flag. Proudly you whip a snappy salute to Old Glory. Salute, officer. You salute the officer of the deck. Permission to come aboard. It doesn't appear to be a proper sentence. Seriously? Request permission to come aboard. You know, even though I'm already aboard. Request permission to come aboard, sir. You ask the officer of the deck. The officer of the deck says, "Your orders, please, sir." You hand the officer of the deck the manila envelope containing your orders. After confirming your orders, the officer of the deck retains them and says, "Permission granted, Commander Westland. Now get your butt down there and start scrubbing the decks. Welcome aboard the USS Blackhawk. The captain is expecting you, sir." Slip and fall. Ah! You got 3 extra points for following proper military procedures. I'm shocked. You go to your quarters and change your clothes. I have my own computer. I can play codename Iceman. But that will have to wait until next time. See you then, everyone.